What's going on YouTube? 16Subi here, and it is time for the season finale of Season 1 in my Motorsport Manager playthrough. Pretty excited about this one. Real quick, we're going to go ahead and go with Van Moose again, hoping for a third place finish here in Black Sea. I do well here normally, so I think third is doable. So I'm pretty stoked for this season finale and other things. If you follow Motorsport Manager, you know that it was supposed to be today, Wednesday, but tomorrow, there's a little bit of a delay. Tomorrow, they are going to be releasing a DLC and an update. The update allows you to create your own team, which is awesome. I mean, you get to name it, choose colors, choose livery. I mean, just that's something I've always enjoyed since I was like a little kid playing like games on 64 or something like that. You know, I always enjoyed creating my own team and taking them from nothing to the best team. I mean, it's a lot of fun than just using a pre-made team. So this update allows you to create your own team, and then not only that, but the DLC, which I'm super stoked for, adds in Grand Touring class GT. I can't even tell you how excited I am about that, because I'm not sure if I've mentioned it before. I know nothing about F1. It's not that I don't like it. I've never been like a big fan of it. I've never watched it. So I really don't know much about it. So when it comes to like actual cars, that's what I'm really into. Like a car that you can have on the road and then build it into, you know, just some race car. I love that. I mean, you can't have an F1 car out on the road. I mean, that's just not realistic. So anyways, a bunch of rambling about nothing there. This new DLC I'm super stoked for. So here is what that is going to mean for my playthrough here. Obviously, I'm pretty positive there is no way, since I've already got a playthrough going, that you could switch over into the GT series. I don't think that's possible. I mean, it very well could be that you can like quit your job in this and then apply for a job as a team principal of one of the GT teams. That is possible, but I don't think you'd be able to like create your own team. So my plan, this is what I'm thinking, and just let me know in the comments below if you agree with this or not. My plan is to have 2 playthroughs. I'll continue on with this one because, you know, of course we want to get up into F1. We want to make it up into the highest class we can. And I don't really, it's not that I've invested a lot of time in this. I mean, you know, I'm only a season in, but I'd still like to see what we can do. And I mean, people are enjoying this playthrough, so I think my plan is going to be to just have 2. I'll continue this one, and then I'll also do a GT series. I believe, from what I've heard, there are only 2 classes. You know, in this one we've got 3 that we can move up in. In the GT, it appears that there's only 2 possibilities. So you would start off in the lowest, and then when you move up, then you're in the highest. So that's the plan right now. I'll have 2 playthroughs going and the Star Wars playthrough going, and then we'll just see where we go from there. So now let's focus on this episode. I feel like I've rambled an awful lot, and hopefully I didn't bore anybody there. So right now we're in practice. We're on a flying lap right now. We haven't come across for one yet. I'm going to go ahead and let them get this one in. I just want to see where we're at. 5th place and Valdez 13th. So I'm going to go ahead and bring them in. 5th isn't that good for Rodriguez. He should be a lot higher than that. So I'm going to go ahead and bring them in, see if I can't get their setups adjusted just a bit more so they're happier, and then definitely not going to have time to get them out on another flying lap, but we'll see if we can't get some improvements going. So I'll go ahead and make these changes and then throw them back out, and we'll see where we're at. Alright, so practice has finished, but I do believe when I cross the line here, it will give me what that lap was. I guess not, because I'm pretty sure I would have moved up from 5th. I'm not sure what their setup is. Valdez had 2 excellents and 1 okay. I made some adjustments on both of them, but I haven't seen the fruits of my labor as of yet. Hopefully they're happy with what I did. 5th and 14th, not too thrilled with that, but we were, what, 2nd in practice last race, and we came in 5th overall, so hopefully we can have a good race. Let's see what our setup looks like real quick. First, we're going to go ahead, get the plus 10 performance on soft tires and race trim. We'll do that for both drivers. Car setup, oh, that's good. I mean, I'd prefer an excellent here, but I'll take it. Driver strategy, turn and burn, right out of the gate. Right out of the gate. So, objective here for sponsor is 3rd place. And of course, with Rodriguez moving up in the standings, he will now be starting in 5th place. Still not a bad way to start the race. Let's go ahead and switch over to Rodriguez, see what we're doing here. He's starting off in 4th, and he's dropped to 6th. Battling for 5th right now. Valdez is still, you know, we don't really worry about Valdez. He's in 12th, and we just don't worry about him. He's moved. Rodriguez trying to get into 4th, just can't do it. Just back and forth between 4th and 5th. Once we get past the first lap, that's when things will start to kind of, you know, get into a routine and everything. Now we've got that 4th place we were looking for. Let's see if we can't get up into 3rd. And we get there. That gives us our sponsor objective. Of course, we have to finish there or higher. But currently we are on target. So we're going to let them continue to race here. There's some rain, actually. It's going to continue. Water's coming. Well, you know what? We're going to have to bring him in right now. Go ahead and fill him up. Pit strategy, fast. Yeah, that was a bit unexpected. I don't think I'm going to be risky here. Like, wow, everyone stayed out. Okay. That's not what I wanted to see. I was going to say I'm going to be risky and leave Valdez out there, but it looks like everyone decided to do that. So it's going to be a 7-second stop for him. So we are going to tell Rodriguez to push and overtake, just to try and get him caught up. Once he crosses the line to start lap 5, I'll back him back down. I don't want to, you know, burn too much fuel right now. I just really want him to try and close the distance here, and I'm shocked that no one, they're still staying out there. Lap time should, well, yeah, you can see it there. Rodriguez 135 that lap. Dreyfus, the guy ahead, 139. So staying out there on those soft tires, they do start to lose their speed. I mean, it's wet conditions and they're staying out again. This is confusing. I can't believe they're continuing to stay out, unless it does look like we might need to go to wets. So it could be that that's what they're trying to go for. But as you can see right now, Sergio Arbiola crashed. Well, he was on inters. Vananen crashed. He was on softs. So you could almost blame the tire choice for that. I've got to figure out what I'm going to do here. Let's pause it. Well, Rodriguez is staying out. I don't know. We'll see when we come around the next lap what that looks like. I don't know if we'll need to go on wets. It's looking like we could stay on inters, and I'm just not sure if I'm going to bring Rodriguez in. I think I'm going to try and leave him out. Valdez had just come in. Yeah, I mean, it benefited everyone else to stay out there because, I mean, now they've got fresh tires, they've got more fuel, and we are all, backed up together. So we'll come back once we go live. Safety car it's heading to the garage right after this. So we will catch up back with the field once the safety car is in. Alright, so the safety car has just gone in. I'm going to go ahead and tell them to, keep them on attack. Move the fuel burn down a bit. If Rodriguez can just build a gap here, that would be delightful. He's wanting to come in on wets. We'll see what the rest of the field does. Cavalcanti, Gerard, and Milo are currently on wets. El Sadat's coming in. He's possibly going to go back out on wets after this pit stop. We will see. No, we're going to stay right where we're at because I can see just past lap 13 it slightly comes down a little bit. So I don't think it would benefit us to get on wets. So we need to go ahead and back the tire wear off to neutral. Same thing here for Valdez. We're going to keep it on high fuel burn. Let's see what everyone else is doing. They're on either high or overtake. So we'll stay on high. Beauchamp, he's got worse tires than we do. He's knocking on our door. And he goes in to pit. I wonder what he's going to do tire-wise. He goes out on wets. I wouldn't have come in for that. He still had relatively decent tire wear remaining. Jaha, he's trying to pass us, trying to overtake us for first, but he has worse tire wear than we do. So we're actually, compared to the rest of the field, not looking too bad when it comes to tire wear. Jaha goes into pit. He's probably going to go out on wets. Sure does. I just don't think that's a good idea because, I mean, the water is slowly coming off the track. So we are going to have to come into pit. We're going to have to come into pit right now. I'm going to tell them to go right back out on inters. Probably not the best decision, but that's what we're going to do. Fuel options. All the way. I don't know if I want to do that much fuel. We're going to do it let's go down to 8 laps. We'll see what that does. Valdez is still good for another 2.5 laps. So we're coming in. I hate losing spots like that. Get off, get off, get off. Come on, bro. Gets off in 8th place. Not terrible, but could have been a whole lot better than it was. Valdez, we're going to leave him out there for probably, let's see. Actually, we're going to go ahead and tell Valdez to come in. And you can see the water coming off the track. So we're going to tell him to come in for inters as well. Give him 9 laps. Throw him back out there. Now, I'm hoping the water will come down enough. I don't think it will. For the next time Rodriguez comes in to go out on some softs, because he's definitely going to have to come in sooner for that fuel. So we're going to run this for a little bit, see how it goes, and then we'll meet back up with them probably here in about 5 laps. Alright, we're back up with them, and so here's what's been going on. Rodriguez had been running in 3rd for quite a while. Beauchamp and Jaha were both on wets, and they were actually running away from us. In fact, you can see Jaha, he's still quite a bit ahead. And he, on the last lap, Beauchamp took a pit, and then now Jaha has just come in a pit. They both came in on inters. So here's the thing. as I was predicting, water is coming off the track. So now I'm in first place. I have to pit this lap. So I'm going to go ahead and tell him to come in. I'm going to tell him to go out there on softs. Because the water is going to be, as you can see, it's drying off. So I think that was a bad call for Beauchamp and Jaha to come in, to stay out as long as they did on wets. They shouldn't have gone on wets in the first place. But then to come in, you know, with the track drying as it is. So we're going to give up our first place position here. But when we come out, let's go ahead and tell them to back it down to neutral. We are going to be a good bit faster than these guys, especially with that track drying off the way it is. So Valdez is in third. Rodriguez just dropped to sixth. But he'll be playing catch up pretty quick. He's going to be a lot faster than these guys that are out there on intermediate tires. So Valdez he's going to go ahead and come in the pit this next time around. He'll have 4 laps left, so we'll fill him up for, just give him 4 point. Well, let's go 5, because I like to have a little bit extra so I can burn it if I need to. So third place for Valdez. So currently Rodriguez is the only car out on softs, and with the amount of water on the track, he's fine. He's perfectly fine being out there on soft tires. And in fact, I can tell him to go ahead and push those tires because A, they're getting a little cool, and B, there's, what, 2 laps left? I may even go ahead and tell Rodriguez to kick it into just max attack. Because I kind of think these guys might try and stay out on intermediates for the rest of the race. In fact, maybe I should have. Now I'm starting to rethink this strategy I had. That's never good. Alright, max attack. And max attack. My team is the only team on soft tires. Rodriguez has dropped to 9th place. God, this is the last lap, so that's not good. We are not going to get that 3rd place, I don't think. That's frustrating. Bad pit calls by me. Bad pit calls by me. Well, we're running 5th and 6th now. I just don't think we're going to be able to catch. Well, definitely not, because there they crossed the line. So, a 5th and 6th place finish for ZRT Autosport to end the season. So we are off that sponsor objective. Should have just come in for a splash of fuel and gone back out. But you live and you learn. Plus, this didn't matter for standings for us. We knew we weren't going to move anywhere. So that's going to do it. That's the final race of the first season. So we'll go and see what post-season activities we have, and we'll wrap this season up. Well, here's something we didn't expect. We jumped into 3rd place. I don't know how that happened. Firebird and Silva, we passed them somehow. What? This is the driver's standings. So Valdez jumped up to 8th. Rodriguez 13th. If he had finished higher, he could have been, well, he very well could have been right in 10th place. Missed it by 2 points. And yeah, my bad pit call cost him that. So yeah, Firebird finished 14th and 15th, Silva 16th and 18th. So there you have it. That was enough to push us into 3rd. We had no chance of 2nd or 1st. I mean, 45-point difference. So that's pretty impressive. I'm really impressed with how we just ended the season. 3rd place. That's not what I would have expected after our first season. But Rodriguez, that just shows how good he is. So the only contract we really had to worry about running out here was Dembele, and that really isn't much of a concern. We We knew it was going to happen, and we did not want her. So there you have it. Garuda Racing wins the team championship. So now they're going to have the choice to move up to the Asia Pacific Cup, which I'm quite sure they will. Oh man, I'm really thrilled. That did not go how I thought it would, for the better. I mean, I didn't think we would finish the season in 3rd place. So let's see what we got here. Someone's retiring. Prize money. Yes, I'll take it. $13 million. Can't beat that. Wow! Yes! Manager of the season. We got it. I guess because of our miraculous jump from 9th to 3rd. That is fantastic, guys. Throw me a like for that. That's really awesome. I'm really happy. So that's just saying that the new rules are now in place. And guys, I'm going to leave it here. That's the end of the season. Preseason starts now, where we will have to set up our car and everything. So we will leave it off here. Guys, I just want to thank you so much for watching the first season of this Motorsport Manager playthrough. I had a lot of fun with this, and I am super excited for Season 2, especially finishing up 3rd place the way we did. That was a phenomenal end to the season. So guys, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, Season 2 will be coming out soon, and Season 1 of our GT playthrough will also be coming out relatively soon. We gotta, of course, wait for the DLC to come out, and then we will get started with that. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in Season 2.